Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for Earth signs for the month of July 2021. So if you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, you are in the right place. And that can be sun, moon, or rising, and or rising. So first we're gonna start off with your important dates to note for the month ahead. And then we're gonna get into some tarot, and I'm gonna pull 2 cards for each week of the month. And then we're going to close with some oracle card pulls. All right, Earth signs, let's take a look at your important dates ahead. Oh, and I should mention that we are in Cancer season. We've been in Cancer season since the end of June, and we'll be here through 2/3 of July, and then we switch into Leo season. Cancer is ruled by water, and Leo is ruled by fire. So let's get into the important dates, my loves. I want to mention, I know that Mercury is no longer in retrograde, and that's the one that everybody gets worked up about. But we still have 4 planets that are retrograde. Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto are all retrograde right now, and they're going to be until the fall, some even longer. So just FYI. But the first important date to mark on your calendar for for July is the 9th. The 9th of July, we see the new moon in Cancer, and this is a great time to stay close to home, focus on areas of the home, or topics, themes of home, and also bring your attention to self-care rather than starting something new. Then on the 15th, we see Chiron moving retrograde. Chiron represents your wounded healer, and it's going to go retrograde in Aries. And this is a really intense energy for Chiron to go retrograde in, but it is going to shift your focus onto emotional healing and self-love. And on the 22nd of the month is when Leo season officially begins, again, ruled by fire, and the lion is the symbol. For Cancer, the symbol is crab. And then on the 23rd, we have the Aquarius full moon, and this is a great time to unleash your inner rebel and really just march to the beat of your own drum during this full moon towards the end of the month, okay? And those are your important dates, my dears. Let's get into the tarot reading portion. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest as we explore the energy of the month ahead for you, Earth signs. Again, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right, here we go. You're starting the month off with the 8 of Pentacles. Then you move into the Empress. That's like some earth energy right there. Then you move into the Moon, beginning the 2nd week, Earth signs, and then the 5 of Wands. Beginning of the 3rd week, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles, closing that week off. We have the 2 of Wands to begin the 4th week for you, and then Death and Rebirth. A couple of major arcana, well, 3 major arcana here for you, Earth signs. So you start the month off the 8 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this week, this first week, you're coming into July, Earth signs actually feeling really grounded. This is like earth energy, both of these cards right here for your first week, the 8 of Pentacles into the Empress. Like, I feel like you're gonna really hit July on a high note, Earth signs, like feeling really really feeling yourself, really feeling grounded, but also feeling really like in the flow and your flow, and feeling really on top of things. And I feel like this is going to be a really great time for you to execute some, like, maybe some new visions, put some new plans into action, especially involving like work and career or like side projects, creative endeavors. I feel like this is also a really fertile time for you, earth signs. But I know I kind of like, I just wanted to read these two cards together. I know I usually do them one at a time, but this is the vibe that I'm getting for you all week. Like, I feel like you're also going to work really hard in the beginning of July. Or maybe you've kind of like set yourself up. I know in the US we hit the 4th of July in the beginning, and or maybe the first couple of days of July are super busy for you before you're actually able to like kind of release and have some time off, or maybe you just like work straight through. I mean, I wouldn't put it past an earth sign to just be like, I don't care. I need to hit this hard right now. But by the end of that week, I feel like you're going to be really proud of yourself. I feel like you're going to be like really feeling yourself. I think you're going to be really like happy with what you've been able to accomplish, really moving into this month already. So maybe you're like continuing something from the month before, that this could also, I feel like for some of you, be like a new like burst of energy or a new opportunity that's just kind of shown up, or you're just feeling really inspired to like do what makes you really happy, you know. But I feel like it is around career, work and career. And then the second week of the moon, right around that new moon in Cancer. And I think that you're going to see a lot of like spiritual activity, a lot of mysticism going on for you this week. I'm hearing maybe some synchronicities out there in your waking hours, maybe some really heavy symbolism coming through in your dream time. I feel like you're going to sleep really heavy, which means that maybe some of you are dreaming so hard you really don't want to remember it. Or you're gonna go into like some like lucid dreaming and things like that. Like, this is the beginning of the second week for you, earth signs. Is gonna be a time to really focus on your dream space. I feel like some really significant information might be coming through there for you. So and it might get a little confusing. Just allow things to kind of unfold, because with the 5 of Wands here, I feel like there's a lot of layers, there's a lot of things going on, there's a lot of moving parts for you, earth signs. But you're really kind of trying to like reach towards this, like you're working towards something. You're trying to move towards a goal here. And even though by the end of the second week, it might feel a little discombobulated, it doesn't mean that it's not going to come back together, or that things aren't going to come back together. And I feel like that also might be part of your energy in the situation, is to keep things really grounded. And if others around you are feeling scattered, remember, you don't have to give into that energy. You can just like hold space and allow them to do what they need to do. But there might be some things that get a little bit like maybe some wires crossed, maybe some miscommunication. Also to look out for the end of that second week for you. I feel like Neptune retrograde might wreak a little bit of havoc on the earth signs in the second week of July. So then the third week, beginning the third week, we have the King of Pentacles here. I keep hearing for you, this is, yes, like this is a money card, or about money, finances, wealth, abundance, but I feel like this is like value. This is more about like what is like a value to you, and especially in relationship and in friendship and all relationship. Like, what do you value? What are your priorities, earth signs? Like, I feel like that's going to be a big theme for you, and really like trying to uphold those values. And I feel like, because you have the 5 of Pentacles here, moving with that theme, it's more about like, what do you value and who aligns with your values? Like, who is your BFF? Like, who's here for you? And I think by staying true to those things, those values, the things that you prioritize, like what is really meaningful for you, I think that some people by the end of that week, it's going to happen really quickly, are going to actually fall out of alignment for you. It's going to be a pretty quick transition once you like really uphold this decision within yourself of like, what are your priorities? What do you value? Truly, what do you value? And knowing so definitely what that is and what it is not, that is not, is going to fall away by the end of that week with the Five of Pentacles here. Thus, I feel like maybe some significant relationships come to an end or fall away for you. Maybe some that you didn't really expect or see coming, but it's just this kind of time right now for you earth signs to make space for new by releasing the old. And I feel like that is actually going to come through in your alliances, your community, your relationships. All of that is going to be kind of like up for clearing once you really, like I said, prioritize what you value. And then the beginning of the fourth week, we are in Leo season now. I feel like for a lot of you earth signs, you're ready to, there's movement here, the Two of Wands, like you want to make things happen. I feel like you're ready to maybe not go on a trip, but like plan a trip. And really, it's like, what kind of potential is there in this journey? And it's like, not just, is it like, I feel like maybe it's a vacation, but I feel like it's more than that. Like more like, maybe it's a spiritual journey. Maybe it's something that you're, not only is it for fun, but it's like, you're also going to check things out for work, or it's like, it's not just, it's a trip with intention. Not that vacations aren't, because that intention is to relax, right? Or to have fun, which, not saying this wouldn't be, but I feel like there's more fueling this decision to look at other places in the world, or domestically, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you're going to check out places to potentially move there in the future. I just feel like there's a greater purpose, or there's a greater mission into what you're going to be planning as far as travel at the end of the month, earth signs. And then your last card of the month is death and rebirth. Like there's a big change coming for you by the end of the month, earth signs. I feel like it really, this, you know, leading up to this third week with this big self-evaluation, self-reflection, self-realization, that's going to bring about a lot of change for some of you. And it's going to maybe be a little like sudden, but I also feel like a lot of you, this is what you've been creating or what you've been asking for. So this is all about what you are finally allowing yourself to receive, and you're moving into a new phase, and it's just gonna look a lot different. Maybe different than you thought it was gonna look, but definitely different from the past. So be prepared for a big change as you move into the beginning of Leo season here. All right, my earth signs, let's take a look at what Goddess has a message for you this month, earth signs. Oh, yeah, Kali. I mean, not only did you have, this is what you're ending your month with, but endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. literally just said that. All right, our signs. Let's see what message the moon has for you this month. What moon message do earth signs need? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. This might be, I mean, that's a lot of like what this is here, what this is here. There's not going to be a lack of opportunities to be bold this month. Now let's see what crystal would like to come through for you this month, earth signs. What is your crystal of the month? Ooh, you got petrified wood. This is like also the stone of transformation, because it used to be wood and now it's stone. So this is a really big transformational month for you, earth signs. I would definitely recommend working with some petrified wood. All right, my loves, thank you so much for joining me for this month's earth sign reading. And if you'd ever like to book a one-on-one for yourself, you can do so anytime at tarotbymegan.com, my website. Just select the book an appointment button and follow the prompts. And I would invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, I would love the support. And if you would like to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, I'm Tarot by Megan, spelled exactly the same way here on YouTube, on all of those platforms. And I've linked everything below in the comments. So I hope you have a wonderful July, earth signs, and I will see you next month. Bye.